Oh my god, they smell so... Oh my god. I actually gagged. Hey bestie, it's me Alexis and we're back with a brand new video. How are you? I hope your last week has been amazing. I hope you're able to get out of the house, do something fun. Today we are hanging out in the beauty room and we need to clean. You're probably like, Alexis, what do you mean clean? Oh bestie, I mean organize, declutter, get our life together. The beauty room is one of those rooms that I clean and it becomes a mess the same day. I don't know how it happens, but this is a never-ending cycle. And within my beauty room, we have my makeup collection. Now, back in my OG YouTube days, I showed you my makeup collection and I had like one little box. You're on my makeup collection right now. Then we have my makeup drawers on this side of the room. We also have another set on that side of the room. I have over 50 bins, 50 drawers of makeup. So I thought, what better way than in long form today, tackle my foundation drawer. I have over 60 foundations somehow living in one drawer and it's not working anymore. It's given me anxiety. But bestie, if you like this type of content, make sure you have me on all of my other socials. Everything will be in the description, especially on TikTok though, because I have a playlist where we have like 50, 60 videos going through all of my stuff. It's just time to do it again. So you have something to binge watch and see where we're currently at. I do just want to preface too, it's gonna be insane. Like I do have 60 foundations. You do not need that much and please do not have that many foundations. My collection is so big because somehow, some way I got the job of talking about makeup. It's the biggest blessing, but it does come with a brand will send me a foundation and sometimes you get 4 or 5 shades. So the drawer fills up quickly and we have to declutter, we have to organize or things go bad. Please just do not compare your collection to mine. My collection's not that of a normal human in any way, okay? It's a new level of insane. As always though, please make sure you're subscribed and have on post notifications if you don't yet already. You and I hang out on here long form every single Thursday. We're real consistent. Give this video a thumbs up to let me know you like the organization and declutter content over on here, because if so, we could go through the whole apartment, my closet, the rest of this beauty room. The organization never ends. And let me know in the comments, when's the last time you decluttered your makeup? Because if you don't know, foundations are typically only good for 6 to 12 months from the time you open it. And we're risking a lot down there. Now, you're also gonna need to grab a snack and a drink because I like to talk. I'm a certified yapper. We're gonna talk about all the foundations, ones I would repurchase, if it was good, what were my thoughts. You're gonna find out my favorites. We're just gonna yap together. We're gonna have a key in the foundation drawer. But all right, cutie, let's actually dive into the tea that we're here for, which is the hot mess that is my foundation drawer. Let's get into it. Welcome to my makeup collection, aka the foundation drawer of doom. Like, this is insanity. And to make matters worse, there is foundations all over this room because there's no room in the drawer. Yeah, we need to declutter, we need to organize, and we need to figure things out. All the foundations go in the bottom drawer for weight purposes, and this thing you see on the side is my own Dollar Tree mini store I have, which I've shown on TikTok. So if you see it in the background, sorry. I think the best bet is to take everything out, which you're gonna be amazed, put it on the floor, and we see what we're rocking with. I need to also then gather the foundations that are everywhere. Like, this is just one container, bestie. Like, send help and a prayer. Look at that. You couldn't even know I had all those in the back. Oh, no, 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 no. I organized this, like, I don't even know, 6 months ago, but I've gotten so many new foundations, and I promise you this is not a normal collection. I review makeup as my job, somehow, some way, so that's why we have so much. You do not need this much. Please don't have this much. You can't use it all. The ones that are just, like, laying in the last container. I forgot I had this about face one. Wow. Lock me up. We're gonna close her for now. Somehow all of this was in that drawer. So now I'm gonna go around my room and grab the ones that are all over the frickin' place. This is how many foundations I have. Now, do you see why we have a problem? Like, this is what? Over 50? Odds of some of these being expired? Pretty high. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through ones I'm not loving, ones I'm not reaching for. And a lot of the times I have amazing brands that will send me like 3, 4, sometimes even 5 shades of the same product, which is why we got a lot of duplicates in here. So I'm just gonna go through, consolidate, try to make this more breathable because it has not been breathable in months. I think the best thing to do might be just to take everything out of the containers, which is gonna make it a disaster. But how else do we know where things are? Now, these are a lot of my favorites because it was in the front of the drawer. I don't want to just dump it because it's a lot of glass in here. Lord help me. Oh my god, grab a snack, grab a drink. Some of these are definitely expired. I just know it. I feel it in my bones. That's crazy. Then let's empty this container. This one was in the back, so honey, I don't even know what's all in there. Let's dump this container out, which I think is gonna be a lot of the ones to go, okay? These are culprits of my acne, and I'm not playing anymore. Oh my god. This is disastrous. This is disastrous. Oh, there's foundation everywhere now. Oh, it's gonna be all over my carpet. Not the Charlotte Tilbury, which I think is time for me to declutter too, which is gonna be a sad day. I'm giving the foundations a bath right now. This is what we are left with. Crazy? Yes. Enjoyable? Also yes. Do we need to manage her? Absolutely. So I think we're just gonna go through and I'm gonna say if I wanna keep it, if I wanna declutter it, and then we'll go from there. Let's start with my everyday ones, which I know I'm not gonna declutter because I use them every day. This is the new Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. I bought this back in October, I believe. I needed like a no makeup type foundation. This, babe, it gives skin. I will mix this in with all of my foundations, honestly, and I feel like it just gives me the look that I want. So this is staying, and I'm low-key running out of this, and that's terrifying because I don't have to go buy a new one. It's so good. If you're nosy, I use shade Chai. In addition to the NARS Light Radiant Foundation, incredible. I definitely have another shade. These two babies, they're going nowhere. I use these. One of these shades, I don't even have the shade I typically use. I emptied it, but NARS is an angel, and they sent me one PR package ever, and it was this foundation. Obviously, I'm gonna make these shades work, so that's why I mixed the Huda with these. These are the two shades that I currently have. I think like Volarius or something was the one I had before. These are so good. If you're looking to ever splurge on a foundation, this, babe, it gives skin, it lasts all day, so good. Like, as you can tell, we've been using her. Another one I know I'm not going to declutter, the new Patrick Ta foundation. This is so good. My only thing is you need powder, babe. And if you are an oily skin girly, you need a oil control primer because this gets greasy after a while. Like, the skin looks beautiful, but like, this is not something I'd recommend if you need your makeup to look good till midnight. It's gonna look a little oily by like 2 o'clock, okay? Another one I know I will not get rid of is the Makeup by Mario foundation. I actually bought one of these because I emptied my original bottle. This is really good. Another one of those foundations though, like, you need to use a powder. It gives you that like skin-like finish, but you need a powder. Like, you're gonna be glowy, you're gonna be shiny, and sometimes not in the cutest way. We will be keeping this though because it's really, really good. Now, it does physically pain me to do this. I think it's about time I declutter these. These are the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Now, these are a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. These are really good. But one thing you need to pay attention to with makeup, I don't know if it's underneath here. Where is it? Oh, here. Babe, these are good for only 6 months. I have had these for longer than 6 months. We're talking over a year. And I feel like when I use it, because it's this type of doe foot applicator, you're just cross-contaminating all that on your face. Mine are also starting to smell a little rancid, so they're time to go. It's time to go. I think I'll just repurchase either the Charlotte Tilbury one or the e.l.f. But like, all of these, I'm not doing my skin any justice keeping them. I have shades. I think this is a newer one I bought, like medium. I don't know. Regardless, I don't think it makes sense for me to save them. Let me see these. No, rancid. They smell rancid. Oh my god, they smell foul. Oh my god, they smell so... Oh my god. I actually gagged. Something is definitely growing in here, like a science experiment, so these are going in the garbage. Toodle-ay-you. Hear that sound? That's the sound of cleaning the skin. This one right here. See, Tower 28. This is their Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. This was really good. It was definitely more for the clean makeup girlies. They would eat this up. But if you turn it around, Alexis, this expired October of 2024. Why are you putting that on your face? Especially because it's SPF. I do not play with SPF expirations. Like, if we're gonna be oh so real, some of these foundations might be past the expiration, but SPF? Ooh, now it's not protecting the skin. It's just a no. So toodles, goodbye. It was fun having you. Thank you for staying. and thank you for playing. I'm gonna keep this About Face foundation. I low-key forgot I had it. See, that's the problem. But I bought it, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, maybe a little more than that. This is a good medium to full coverage foundation. I honestly need to play around with it more. This is their skin focused foundation. Really good. I have shade, for the nosy girlies, L2 Neutral. She's gonna stay around for a while. Another for sure stay. I actually love the IT Cosmetics CC cream that's matte. I'm not a matte girly. I do not like matte foundation. I feel like my skin's begging for air. No, this is so good. They sent this over in PR and I just tried it for a first impressions makeup video over on TikTok, which is why you need to be there, cutie. That's normally where we do the series. But this is so good. Incredible. I don't know what shade I have. Light Cool. Make sure there's not an expiration date. No. Oh yeah, no, we're good. December 2025. So we can rock with her for a while. This is incredible. I should have the OG. Yes, I do. This is the... Oh my god, it expired last month. Oh, she expired last month. I think I'm gonna have to put this where my empty stuff is because I literally only had this much left. And it did expire last month. It does kind of pain me to get rid of it. But like, Alexis, we're supposed to be decluttering. Why are we keeping old stuff? I almost said S-H-I-T. They don't like me swearing over here. So we're gonna put this to the side, meaning garbage, toodles, but we're gonna keep the matte one. This right here is new, probably one of the newest foundations that I have. This is the new skin tint from Milk Makeup. They sent this over in PR. It's their Grip Gel Tint. This is so good. Oh my gosh, they sent 2 shades and I was smart. I didn't open both, so I just have one that's currently in rotation. This is incredible. It's giving your skin but better. Definitely gonna keep her, and yeah, I just opened it like within a week ago, so she's gonna stay. Same type situation are with these Milani's new Conceal and Perfect Blurring Skin Tints. They sent me 5 of their lightest shades, and 2 of them definitely are gonna like work for me right now, and I love this. I used it again last night when I went out to dinner. Incredible. I mean, my makeup was looking good at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a period. So we're going to set shades 4 and 5 aside because it matches my self-tan, which is the clockable mess on my wrist. We don't talk about it. We just act like we don't see it, okay? So we're going to set those aside. Then we have shades 1, 2, and 3. And the issue with these is I've already tried them. So I can't like add them to a giveaway as they're used. So that's when it comes down to like either I give it to my mom or my sister or friends. But these are just very, very light. Like very light. So shade 3 might be able to live in the drawer. I think we're gonna keep her in the drawer, but 1 and 2 were very, very light. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna just set them aside because they don't make sense to keep in the drawer. I also have this NARS foundation, which I need to keep using. I forget that I have this one. This one I actually bought myself. This is their Sheer Glow foundation, and I do really like this one, but for some reason, when I use this, I begin a lot of acne. Like, I don't know what it is. It's Pimple City, but the light reflecting doesn't do that. I don't know if it's maybe the other products I was using when I tried this last time, but we need to give her a go. I'm gonna keep her. I bought myself this during the Sephora sale like last year, so and we need to use her up. This was actually an Amazon brand. It's from Hyde, and it's their medium full coverage foundation, babe. Medium coverage is a damn lie. This is so full coverage. It's like a filter on your face. I did a whole review for it, and then I honestly have not really played around with it since. I'm gonna keep it though. It's good for a year, and I don't think it's been a year since I reviewed her. If you ever want to find my reviews for any of these products, I'd say 99% of them, if you search my name and the product on TikTok, you'll see the review. Because I review everything. We're keeping this though. Then we have these 2 Milk. I think they are skin tints. Yes, they're Sunshine Skin Tint. Now, I don't think this is a product anymore. I do think it's discontinued. Not that they have their other skin tints. Wow, the whole time in my reviews, I was like, it's Milk's first skin tint. Girl, you've literally tried this. See, this is the problem. This is why you can't have this much stuff. You be losing your mind. See, these are really good. One of you besties actually sent it to my P.O. box. If you ever want to send me any products or a card or any goodies, it's in the description at all times. Completely unrelated. But one of you besties sent me one shade and then I bought the other. I did like a TJ Maxx makeup video. But if we look at this pitiful site, 2024. That is over a year old. It doesn't even have the like expired by little jar. It's like don't use. She's gonna go. Both of them. Toodaloo you. Wow, we're getting rid of way more than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. We have currently 1, 2, 3, 5 in the bin. We got 5 in the trash bin. Okay. This I'm gonna keep. This is from KVD Beauty. It's their Good Apple foundation. This is so good, but just to be so transparent, it is like Snow White shade. I don't even know what shade I have. Light, and it's light, babe. Let me tell you that. I would have to bronze my whole face up, so this is like a winter moment. And I guess it is just winter, and it still didn't work for me, but we're gonna keep it. We are gonna keep it, and Maybe I can add like a bronzing drop. I don't know. But this is full coverage. Like if you want a filter on your face, get this. And the tea is, I don't know if they're leaving Sephora, but when I go into Sephora, it said like all of their brand was 75% off. So if you could get this for under $10, Bookie, it's good. I do have 2 shades of e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I picked these up and did, again, a review on it. This is good. I have less of this one than this one, so I guess this shade works more for me. I picked up 2 to review. We have shades light neutral on the left and medium neutral on the right. These are good. Honestly, I haven't used it in a while, which is the whole reason why I'm redoing this drawer, so I can actually get to and use my products. But this is like a medium to full coverage foundation. I feel like this is another one that you can like mix with another foundation and get the perfect consistency. I like this, and I had like a good wear time too. I feel like that's an essential with drugstore foundations. I also have a mix of like really expensive and affordable ones in here. Don't be sleeping. If it's good, it's good. We will be keeping both of these though. This baby right here is literally the first liquid foundation I ever used in my life. Not this bottle, obviously. But there's a store called like the Cosmetic Company store, and you can get all high-end name brand makeup on discount. And a lot of times if you buy like 3 items, you get 3 free. Again, if you check my TikTok, I did a haul where I found a bunch of makeup there, and that's when I bought this MAC foundation. So I'm gonna keep it. It's the same thing though, where it is just kind of light. So we'll have to mix it in, but this is an essential. This is their Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 Broad Spectrum SPF foundation. She's full coverage, babe. She like spackle on face. Doesn't feel thick, but oh honey. Filter. Now these babies right here, if you have never heard or seen these, oh, I'm about to change your life. Are you ready? These are the Bosma Beauty foundation sticks. They sent me 4 shades, and their whole motto is like, you will find your perfect match. The CEO or like creator of the brand actually was in a really bad house fire when she was a toddler, and if I remember correctly, she had 3rd-degree burns on like 2/3 or 3/4 of her body, and she couldn't find a foundation that would ever like cover up the discoloration and stuff, and she created this. This is one of the best foundations I've tried. Like, it is so creamy. It's a great stick formula. I feel like people are intimidated by stick formulas because they think it's thick. No, this gives skin. I will be keeping all 4 shades. I don't know how in expiration date they are, meaning it might be close to it. Let's see if there is one. It says 12 months. Honestly, I think I've had them for more than a year, but I'm going to take the risk because these are so good. We have 4 shades. We'll keep these. We're going to need to do like a stick foundation bin now that we have the Milani ones. Over here, I have this foundation from Shop Miss A. I actually did a campaign with them, and I really just am not reaching for it. Shop Miss A, though, is a great, affordable makeup brand. Like, everything on their website is $1. And some of their stuff is really good. I just definitely haven't used this since it expired. So we're going to declutter her. And I think I have another one. Yes. This is their Pro Wear foundation. Again, nothing wrong with them, but I've definitely had them for like 2 years. And I'm just not reaching for them. We're going to declutter. This one right here, I'm going to keep. This, again, is one of the first ever liquid foundations I used. This Smashbox one and the MAC one. And then there's another one in here that we'll get to. That got me through high school. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Hydra Foundation. Babe, this really does last for 24 hours. I mean, it doesn't budge. I don't see anybody talk about this, but it's probably because it came out in like 2015, 2016, 2017, around that era. But it's so good. And the longevity of this, it lasts 24 months. So 2 years, and I definitely have gotten this within 2 years. So I'm going to keep this really good though. Like, it gives filter on the skin. And that's a common theme for me. If you can tell, I'm not one of those clean makeup girlies. I want you to cover the imperfections immediately. So this does that, and it's lace. 24-hour wear, like how could you not want that? Please, so help me God, you not have your makeup on for 24 hours, but if you have to, if you're in some situation I don't know if I want to know about, maybe keep this. I have these Bobbi Brown skin tints. These are their vitamin enriched skin tints. We will be keeping these. They sent these over in PR. They are really good. This is definitely more of a light makeup situation, but I think for summer, when you don't want thick foundation on your face, or you just have like already good tan going, this would slay. So we're gonna keep both shades. I have 2 of them. We have shade light 1, and then we have shade fair 3. So a little variation in the shades. I have this one from One Size Beauty. This is their Turn Up the Base BBB Cream. It's a beauty blur balm. I feel like when you see BB cream, you think light. Oh my gosh, this is probably the most full coverage foundation that I have. It's most definitely matte. It is going to blur your skin. This is one of those foundations that you need to moisturize, you need to prime, you need to prep, because it is a little thick. But if I need something, again, I need to catfish. If I need something that I need to give Instagram filter in real life, this one from One Size, fantastic. This was their first foundation. I think it's still around. But then our bestie One Size released this foundation. This is their new Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. Now, if we thought that other one was full coverage, honey, this one's extremely full coverage, but I feel like it's less thick. It's less like a cream. It's more like a liquid foundation. Now, I have 3 shades. We got shade light 20, shade light 30, and light 35N. I'm gonna swatch all them and see if there's any that I know just won't work. Honestly, I feel like the undertones are a little confusing of all of these. This one was light 20, light 30, and light 35. I don't know. I'm gonna keep them all because they're new, like within the last few months. I don't think I have a perfect shade. Like maybe if I mix these two, the middle one's just a little yellow. We have this one. This is from Physicians Formula. It's their Diamond Perfector. This is another BB cream. Now, baby, this gives BB cream. Like when I think of barely anything on your skin, basically should just use it for moisturizer, it's this. Not that One Size Beauty one. I tried to love this. I tried to like this. No. I felt like makeup couldn't even apply over top of it. I did say that in my review too. I was not gagged. I was not. So we're gonna declutter her. I saved it because, I don't know, it was a new product. I was like, maybe I'll reach for it. I don't think I've literally even tried to try it again since it demolished on my face. And I don't know if the primer just didn't work with it or what, but I don't know. Physicians Formula, love you, bestie, but did not love this. So she's going to be removed from the collection. Bye, girly. Ooh, this one we gotta keep. This is also one of my favorite foundations. I don't know how it wasn't in the beginning. The Sephora Best Skin Ever Foundation. If you've never tried this or the matching concealer, their Best Skin Ever Concealer, the full coverage one, oh my god, get it. And if you don't add it to your Sephora sale wish list, that's like, I think it'll be in a couple months, you're missing out. You get 30% off. I always restock then. This is really good. I don't know why it's not hyped up. This is full coverage, but it's breathable. Your skin looks so good. Honestly, I like the concealer more than I like the foundation, but we're not doing the concealer drawer today. The concealer is in my everyday routine. This though, I've gone through a bottle or 2. This is a repurchase. And if I repurchase something, that's rare because I don't need to repurchase. Look at how much stuff we got. But this, honey, I'd be repurchasing. These are getting to the difficult ones because they're not for sure no's or yeses. They're like, what do we do with them? This though, I'm for sure keeping. This is a new product from SheGlam. This is SheGlam's new Sunburst Glow Mixers. This is basically like a flawless filter vibe. I feel like this has more glow though than like base foundation. This honestly gives more of a primer vibe. So maybe I put it with the primers. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have it live with these for now. I like to call these the e.l.f. Halo Glow, the Charlotte Tilbury Floss Filter. All those are foundation pre-games. It's not a foundation to me. It's a pre-game. You put that on and then you put on a real thick foundation. So we're gonna keep this because it's new. But moving on. Now we have 2 of these balm foundations. This one right here is from J-Cat Beauty. It's the cream to powder compact. That sounds crazy, right? Oh babe, this is good. Was this lid not on? I was almost crying. I was like, that better have been on the whole time. It is one of those, again, cream to powder. It seems like that'd be, what is that? Like, how do you get cream to powder? I don't know. Something about this works. It's honestly similar to like a stick foundation, like the consistency of how it feels on. It's definitely a little thicker. It's not a liquid foundation, but it feels still lightweight, like thicker applying, not thicker all day wear. Does that make sense? I don't know, this is really good, and I feel like besties are sleeping on J-Cat Beauty. I get their stuff online at Ulta, and it's normally all under $10. Incredible. There's a whole sponge. I just don't use that. I use a brush. I like pack this on with a foundation brush. Incredible. So we're gonna keep her. Then we have this one from SheGlam. This is honestly one of SheGlam's best products. Their Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. That's exactly what it is. Okay, this is full coverage. It is so gives a filter. This is Instagram skin in real life. And it's like under $10. Now, the only issue with her is she expires next month, but I think it's worth holding on to for now. Like with SheGlam, it literally gives you April 9th, babe. April 9th is when this needs to go. So, I don't know. I think we're gonna keep for now, but I just need to know if I wanna use it. We only have a month, honey. This is a newer try for me, the Say Beauty Slip Tint. They sent this over in PR. This is another one of those like clean girl makeup type products. I do think there is still coverage, but it's not something I would do if I was like going out. This is like maybe running errands, going to the mall, but like if I'm going to the club, I'm gonna sweat this off, okay? I'm literally gonna sweat this off. I am gonna keep it though, because I feel like I don't have a lot of products like this since I love a speckle. Is that even the word, spackle? I like cement on the face, basically. But we're gonna keep this for now. Again, I reviewed this on TikTok. I think I tried a bunch of new Say products. and I really did enjoy this one. This is getting harder and harder for me to do. A little while ago, I said how those 2 foundations were the ones I used in high school, plus one more. Yeah, this is the other one. The Too Faced Born This Way foundation, baby. This is full coverage. This also has like a scent to it. Like, I feel like there's just the Too Faced foundation scent. I'm gonna keep this. I got this at the cosmetic company store, got it at a discount. The only issue is it's shade Snow. So imagine that. It's like porcelain. It's white. It's for my palest of pale days, and I'm a fake tan girly, so we're gonna have to see if I can make this work. I don't know, technically, like, I probably should just declutter this, but it still works. Like, I can just add a bronzing drop and pray, you know? So I think we're gonna keep. These are the Revlon Skin Caring Foundation. I believe they sent me 3 shades and I completely emptied one. I'm gonna swatch these and see if they're remotely close to anything I could use. This is shade 201 and shade 213. Well, I do think both of those shades would work. One's just a lighter and the other one's a little darker. I feel like this one's also a little peachy, but yeah, this is why we needed to declutter that drawer, because I didn't even know that these were usable. So we're gonna keep. See, it does really hurt me to declutter this just because it is so expensive, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter that I got originally back in college. I'm 24 years old and graduated college in May of 2022. This is an ancient artifact at this point. It's gotta go, okay? It actually smells rancid and there's no logo even on it. Like, how would you know it's Charlotte Tilbury without this? It's crumbled off any lettering. I don't even think this is my right shade. Like, it was giving orange. I would have to always neutralize it with foundation. I don't know. I do really like this and I probably will repurchase it, but this is another one of those products I feel like it just creates problems with the skin you didn't ask for. Like, it causes acne. There's not a fantastic shade range. I don't know. It's gonna go because it smells foul. And why would I put that on my face? This one right here, I'm gonna keep. My mom actually bought this. It's from Il Makiage. You've probably seen so many reviews for their stuff. There's literally ads for this, I feel like, on Facebook all the time. It's a really good product though. I actually love one of their like Power Line Redo, something like that, primers. It's like $70, but it's the best primer I think I've ever used. I'm sparing the last drops of it. This I'm gonna keep though. I posted, or I filmed a video, but then I was in like the height of my breakup, and the video I low-key looked depressed, so I never posted it. So maybe I do a current day review of Il Makiage. Woke up like this, flawless base foundation. That's what it gives. It's another one of those full coverage ones. Also, sorry for like the stains on the carpet. It's gonna be really fun when I have to move out of this place. It's from all the eyeshadows and stuff I try. I have 2 shades of the Catrice Soft Glam Filter Fluid. This is another one of the e.l.f. Halo Glows, one of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filters. We have shade Light and Light Medium. These I think I'm gonna keep. They don't smell like anything's wrong with them. I feel like it will give me the feeling of having e.l.f. and Charlotte still in my collection. These are good though. I did post a review on these. I felt like these were more of a foundation. Like, it actually had coverage where the other ones had like colored glow. Catrice is another affordable brand I feel like the girlies sleep on. You can get their stuff on their website and on Amazon, and whenever I review their stuff I try to link it in my Amazon storefront, which is again also always in the description. I don't plug it though because times be a little spooky over there now, but still, I always give you the resources. Now, I have 2 shades of the Youthforia Date Night Skin Tint Serum Foundation. Now, there was nothing wrong with this formula, but if you want me to be honest, since I reviewed them on TikTok, I have not tried them again. There was such a controversy, such a drama with these. The shade range was pathetic, and then the reintroduction of the shade range, it was just like, here, take that. Does this work? And it just kind of gave last-ditch resort, so this product just turned me off. There was nothing wrong with it. Honestly, the brand had a great product messaging behind it. It was foundation you could sleep in. Like, it was products that were good for you, good ingredients, but I just could not, with my moral compass, sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm using this foundation, when like literally a large percentage of the population couldn't even try it out and wanted to try it out, and they said, you weren't included in the first drop or even the relaunch. I'm gonna be honest, I think they are both expired, but they didn't give icky stench. I think I will keep shade 180, the darkest shade, and Declutter shade 120, just because this one's really, really light. I honestly should just declutter both because they are expired and I don't really reach for them, but I don't know. They're full. Like, that's why I feel like it's a waste. I don't like wasting things. This is one of those things I just really didn't try again. We are somehow down to the last 10. Oh my god, we've came a long way. I just counted, we had 63 foundations. 63, 63. Oh my God, I don't even think we've decluttered a fourth, but you know, we're trying. We have 3 shades of Catrice's Tinted Serum Foundation. I remember really liking this, and I actually did use it a lot over summer. I think I'm gonna keep all 3 shades. A lot of times I'd mix it. I mix a lot of my foundations. I feel like to give the perfect coverage, the perfect consistency and finish that I want, sometimes just one foundation doesn't do that. So we have shade 20W, we have shade 10 Neutral, and shade 5W, 5 Warm. We're gonna keep all of these. These are all shades swatched. If I'm gonna be honest, there is like kind of a smell to them. So I'm like, what do? I might declutter this light shade just because it's gonna be too light for me, and then keep these 2. I'm not sure though. It's gonna have to be one of those things where I try it out one time and if I wake up with a pimple, I never use it again. Like, it's just expired. I have the Revlon Color Stay Foundation. This is a long wear one, and it's the normal to dry skin one. I believe they have an oily version too. Now this foundation is really good. It was one of those situations where Revlon sent me a few shades. I tried one out and we are left with 150. I think I'm gonna keep it because I just swatched it and I feel like I can make the color work. This is a really good drugstore foundation though. It lasts 24 hours. And you know, I love that with the Smashbox one. I don't know, something about a foundation that has the longevity that says 24 hours is just reassuring, because obviously you're not going to keep it on for 24 hours, so even if you keep it on for 12, it better look good. Babe, that's only half of the wear. That's a keep. Now, this one pains me because it does feel like a waste to declutter Valentino, but this one, anytime I look at the foundation drawer, it's separated. Like, I had to shake it to have it look even remotely like this. I mean, it looks like oily, separated, and this has SPF in it, and I definitely think it's over a year old. So gorgeous. Thank you, Valentino, for sending this in PR, but it's not. It was one of those clean girl type foundations, like very light coverage. It was like a light to medium. I like a full coverage, and I don't know. She just separates a lot, and she kind of gives me anxiety. See, besties, here's the issue. But then I swatch it, and like, that's a perfect match. It doesn't smell weird or anything. I'm like trying to justify it. I think I might keep this one. And if I don't use it by summer, it's gonna get decluttered. If you do like this, we can continue doing this in like a quarterly fashion. It might help me. Last 5, let's see. I am gonna keep this one from Fenty Beauty. Actually, you and I went shopping at TJ Maxx and Marshall's a couple of videos ago, and we picked this up. This is their Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. Again, this is one of those situations where it is a light shade, so I'll probably have to mix this with another foundation. But the skin looked so good. It gave skin-like, it wasn't too thick, it was lightweight but still coverage. And a lot of girlies on like socials recommend this from Fenty. It's been out for a long time. I just never tried it. So the fact I found it at TJ Maxx, I think it was like 15 bucks, 16 bucks. I'm not mad about that. So we're gonna keep, this is like a skin tint moment, but it's full coverage. This is the Hard Candy Lamouflage Full Coverage Foundation. Now this is really good. I just don't know if I've had it for over a year. You would think this is like an e.l.f., but it's literally a full coverage foundation. It's so pretty on the skin. Honestly, like, I don't know if the shade's even gonna work. I think it could. No, this is good, but I think we're gonna declutter it. Honestly, I'm to the end of it anyways. It's got its life from me, but it's definitely over a year old. And with these applicator ones, I can't even like find a loophole. Cause like, I put that applicator on my face over a year ago. Ugh, that's nasty. Like, it's gotta go. But this is really good, and it's under $10. I did a full face of Hard Candy back on TikTok a while ago, and that's when we picked this up. Incredible. She's got to go in the trash though. She's expired. We have the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Now, honestly, I think I can declutter this just because it's almost empty. See, this is another thing. I want to swatch it, and like, could I keep using it? Probably. I might keep this one because there is no like expiration on it, which is kind of strange. Like, how do I know when this expires? I think I'm gonna keep L'Oreal True Match, unless when we start putting things in the drawer there's no room, then she's gonna have to be sacrificed. But she's gonna stay for now. And somehow we have made it to the last 2 foundations, and it's the same foundation, the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Now this is so good. The issue with this is I don't know which one's my old one. One of them is like a shade they don't even make anymore, but this foundation's so good. I've worn it to Coachella. I used it in college. This is another one of those that's like, it's gonna last all day. Some people hate on this, and I literally just saw a TikTok the other day saying like that she thinks this is not good for acne prone skin. So maybe take that into consideration, but I use this for years, babe. Use this for years. It's so good. I've had like 4 different freaking shades at one point. These are just the 2 that are still left. So I've swatched them, and I think the lightest one is too light and the darkest one is too dark. So if you mix them together, that's my perfect shade. So somehow we're keeping both. Oh my gosh, we did it. Now we need to still organize it all. All right, now we got our containers. I have this one too. We're just going to see what's the best way to do this. I couldn't tell you myself. I know for sure we need to keep the front bin of the ones that like I always use. So let's do that really quick. That would be my Patrick Ta foundation, both shades of my NARS Light Reflecting. I might end up setting Huda Beauty like on top like that because I know as long as it fits in the drawer. Makeup by Mario has got to be included. Same with this IT Cosmetics CC cream. These are the ones I reach for all the time. Sephora's Best Skin Ever foundation can also go in that container. Again, I might move things around. That just tends to be how this goes. Like that might go on top even, depending on the drawer. I think we also need like a large bin for like the skin tint or like, I don't know, yeah, skin tints and like foundation pregame moments. So I'm gonna put these from Catrice in here. We'll put this She Glam one right there. The new Milk Makeup skin tint. We'll add the Bobbi Brown skin tints in here. We also have this Say skin tint, the slip tint. I'm gonna put that in there. And then put the Milk one, I guess on top like that. I don't know, see if things slide. I guess it's gonna go like that, I don't know. Things be moving. We can add the Catrice tinted serum foundations. I know they're all facing other directions. I should probably fix that. I just placed it in the drawer for now so we could see how tall we can make it. Okay. Put that NARS and we'll put that there. I hope that made sense. We just move things around. We're gonna put the one size ones in here. All of these. We have it like this right now. I don't know how long that's gonna last. I think Youthforia makes sense over on this side. A lot of times I do slide the Bosma ones in here because nothing else fits, but these do. So that might happen again today. I think it's gonna have to. We could fit shade 4 right there, and shade 5, I guess, is gonna have to live there. I don't know. See how it's not perfect? Like, this is just my problem. I don't have big enough storage. I think we could fit the About Face foundation in here with the Smashbox on top. And I think I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna put the Balm ones back here. Get those out of the way. e.l.f. should be able to slide in here. This is what we're rocking with. Makeup by Mario one just takes up so much space. I should be able to slide the other e.l.f. like that. Damn, I could just put that Milani there. See, like, this is what happens. That Milani's are gonna have to stack there. We gotta fit that large foundation somewhere. Hyde's gonna have to hide right there. KVD in a perfect world would fit right here. That might have to work. That just might have to do it, babe. And I think I could slide the one size one on top of KVD. Is that gonna shut? Yeah, that's all that matters to me. See how I mess it up though every time. We have this container that's gonna live back there, which I should fill so we don't have to worry about it anymore. But then I also think my balmy foundations could maybe live off to the side, so I actually might set those out. In this little container, let's stack both shades of the Milani on top of each other. I'm gonna have to do this right when it goes in. Let's also add the Revlon Skin Caring foundation to that, because we have 2 shades. The Valentino, I think, is gonna go in there. The MAC, like the ones I don't really reach for as much, but I know they're here. And then Revlon Color Stay. We're gonna see if these will fit back there. We got 8 foundations. Now we have to redo everything. We're gonna have to take this one out. Yep, that's gonna be fun. We'll slide that there. This one on the left is solid. This one's like not even moving around. Okay, see that back little slot? I think we're gonna stick the creams back there. And I should be able to make this work. We'll slide this container back in here. We have this slot left in 5 foundations. I think I can make it work. We'll put Il Makiage to hold all of these that fall because she is heavy now. The Fenty one is a skin tint technically, so we'll put it towards this. Then we have L'Oreal's True Match and our lovely e.l.f. Soft Lambs, and I don't know how, but we did it. Like, we actually did it. It's a miracle. It's miraculous. I don't have any foundations. Will lie, I do have 3 more of these She Glam shades that I haven't used yet though, so I'm gonna put them in like my new makeup section that hasn't been opened. But this is every foundation, none on my desk. We did so good. Let me show you the trash. Like, don't sleep on us. We are decluttering. Normally, if it's still usable, I will give it to like friends and family and stuff. Ignore all these makeup wipes that I've had to use to clean everything. But those are like, they're old and they need to go. Yeah, those are where all of my foundations live. I know it doesn't necessarily look like we decluttered, but I couldn't fit all of my stuff in the drawer. And even though it's not perfect, it all fits and we could close it. That's miraculous. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments if you stayed till the end by leaving your favorite heart emoji, whatever color that you want. We're still gonna do a little outro wrap up Kiki, but this was fun and it does motivate me. I typically do them on TikTok in a bunch of parts, but being able to film it on YouTube, I kind of like this. We'll see how it goes. If you do want to see me continue to declutter though, I have like 30 makeup drawers. This is only a set of 5. The other set's over on this side, and then I have multiple other beauty bins. Like this is my powder situation and concealers. The primer drawer actually gives me the heebie-jeebies. There's no way. A look again one more time at the after. I do wish I could like easily access those back there, but honestly those are the ones I don't really reach for, so I think it's fine. These are like my running contenders. That new milk one too, but like it made sense over there. I'm not in love, but it works and I'm satisfied. And we did good. And there you have it. My foundation drawer has been organized and decluttered. Now, by no means is that perfect. We still see how it's full to the brim, and I kind of knew that. It's just before I couldn't fit everything in the drawer. Like I had 10 foundations on the top of this desk, and that just was not clean. That was not organized, and I feel like we solved that today. Again, cutie, please make sure you're subscribed and have on post notifications if you don't yet already. We hang out long form every single Thursday, and I'm trying to change it up. This was our first organization and declutter content. We're still in the beginning stages of the tube of you over here. So I'm just trying to see what you like, what you don't like. So again, let me know. This did help motivate me, and I feel like we tackled this room. It's looking a lot cleaner. Again, please give this video a big thumbs up. It helps me know what videos you like the most. I'll be going through them like, okay, they like this, they don't like this. Y'all be giving me the tea, and I appreciate it. And again, sound off in the comments. Let me know if you've tried any of these foundations. Do you have a favorite foundation? Do you have ones that are in the drawer that you're like, ooh, I need to try that? I'm interested. I always go to the comments and look for your opinions right away. That's my favorite part of any video, the comment section. That's like the family gathering of it all. Don't forget, if you like this video and you're like, damn, I want more to binge watch, you gotta get on TikTok and all my other socials. Everything will be in the description below. But on TikTok, I have a playlist that has all of these parts. I mean, one's from like 2 years ago even. We have been consistently decluttering. It's just been a little bit, so we had to catch up, okay? Seriously, thank you for helping me get my life together. That is something I was like, okay, I should do this, I should do this. And I was like, ooh, if I make a video, I'll get it done and it gets done. See how it works? Perfect if you ask me. I hope you enjoyed looking into my makeup collection. I could give you a whole tour once we actually get this something better. But this was fun, this was cute, and we're starting 2025 with all products that are good and not expired. And that's a yes from me. Thanks for hanging out with me, bestie. I will see you on here next Thursday. Love you.